Hi guys, Cheryl here, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the first of two Valentine's Day looks that I'm hoping to do for you. This first one is more about a natural glow and letting your natural beauty shine through, and the second one is hopefully going to be more like sexy and sultry and like proper date night. So if you like the makeup that I'm wearing, then please carry on watching this video. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video. So today I'm not going to be using a foundation, I'm going to be using Too Faced Tinted Beauty Balm in the colour Beach Glow. The reason I'm using this is because I want my skin to look really natural and just have that ultra sheer glow. I'm buffing it in just with a Real Techniques buffing brush. I'm going to be using two concealers today. One is the eye eraser from Maybelline, and I'm going to put that in triangles underneath my eyes and just pat that in with my finger into the skin. The number 7 foundation is just from the Match Made collection in the colour Warm Sand, and I'm just going to be using that with a detailer brush from Real Techniques again to cover up any blemishes and little spots that I have on my face. Next, taking NYX Cake Powder in the colour Dark Brown, I'm going to be filling my brows in, so I'm just using the wax here to keep any stray hairs neat and tidy, and then I'm going to be using the light brown colour at the front end of my brow, and I'm going to be using the darker colour at the tail end of my brow just to give them a really nice natural finish. To prime my eyelids, I'm going to be using an Urban Decay primer potion in the colour Eden. I'm just using up some samples that I have here, and I'm going to be placing that all over the lid. This is a matte finish. Next, for eyeshadow, I'm using the I Divine Au Natural palette, and I'm going to be taking the colour Toast and placing that all over the lid using a base shadow brush. In the crease, I'm going to be placing the colour Moss, and I'm going to be using a deluxe crease brush to do that, and I'm just going to build up the colour and blend it in just to give my eye a really nice contour. Blend, blend, blend. Next, I'm taking the colour Bark, and I'm going to be using that on the outer V and the upper lash line just to give my eyes some extra definition. I'm using a small detailer brush here. I find it easier because I have quite small eyes, so that's a little tip for you there. If you have small eyes, try using a really small brush just to get your shading right. I'm just using the base shadow brush just to blend it out, and I go in a couple times just to get the right intensity of smokiness. But remember, this look is about being natural and you don't want to make it too smoky. Next, taking the colour Taupe, I'm going to be using the small detailer brush again, and I'm going to be putting that on my inner tear duct. That's going to give us a really wide, bright-eyed look. I've just picked up the colour Bark again, and I'm just putting that on the lower lash line, and I'm just going to use a fluffy brush just to blend those two together. Picking up Taupe again, I'm just putting a little bit to heighten my brow on my brow bone, but I don't want too much because this isn't really shimmery. I'm taking a Maybelline colour tattoo, and I'm going to be using an angled brush just to run that in the waterline. This is in the colour Taupe. It gives a really nice effect, and they have great staying power. I'm using just some eyelash colours just to give my eyelashes some extra lift. I'm using the new Maybelline Big Eyes Mascara. This is a double wand, obviously the big one for the top lashes and the small one for the lower lashes. I think I just chucked on like 1 or 2 coats of this stuff. It's a really nice mascara, I really like it. Next I'm going to add some contour to my face, and I'm just going to be using the E.L.F contouring blush and bronzing cream, and this is in the colour St. Lucia. I'm literally just going to be using the bronzer, not the blush colour. I'm going to use a contouring brush just to really buff that into the skin. Don't forget, with a contour you really want to blend. For my cheeks, I'm using Rimmel Stay Blush Liquid Cheek Tint, and this is in the colour Sun Kissed Cherry. All I did was place it on my cheeks and buff it in using my buffing brush, which is what I used for my BB cream. And then I just kind of layered it on a couple times just to get the intensity that I was looking for. Next I'm taking my Sleek Face Form palette in medium, and I'm just using the highlighter to highlight on top of my brow bones, down the centre of my nose, in between my brows and my Cupid's bow, just to give us that extra glowy effect, but not too much. Don't go shiny, girls, don't go shiny. For the lips I am using 2 colours. I'm using Maybelline's Pearl Effect, and it is in Rosewood Pearl. I kind of felt it's a little bit too frosty though, so I then went in with an E.L.F tinted lip balm, which I am loving, in the colour Rose, just to warm it up and give me a really juicy looking lips. Lastly, I'm taking a number 7 powder in translucent, and I'm using an EcoTools Sheer Finish Kabuki brush just to run the product across my face. I really don't want it to look heavy and powdery. I still want to look glowy and natural, so that's why I'm using a sheer finish brush. That, guys, is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Stay tuned for my second Valentine's tutorial, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.